Welcome back to Let's Play Melty Blood? No, it's Undenied Bass. We have a character from Melty Blood who I guess didn't make the... yeah, they're gonna be all in on that sequel, I think. We call it to a new title like this. Sucks to be so popular. Damn the creators! They had to go and introduce a guest character because the original inbursts weren't enough. As if I'm not busy enough as is. Oh, is this what happened? You complain too much and then they don't bring you in? I wonder if they'll do that for the second game where she's just like, where the fuck was I for Type Lumina? Have I fallen out of favor? Oh no. I've been reigning champion of Melty, REDACTED, for the past 10 years. Sure, it may be an old title, but I can't just let these rookies steal my thunder. I have no choice to acknowledge the technical superiority of modern games. Wider screens and, my god, the pixels. My shoes look really great. You managed to have Melty REDACTED. Counter. Romantic. Might suggest you played alongside this. I would have liked to. It only came on PS2 in Japan only. I don't have a... I can't be arsed to buy a swap magic now. I probably don't even exist. Probably brick the PS2 even further. Now that I've eventually plugged the game, I did buy your Type Lumina. I was expecting you'd probably make the cut at some point, but no. Normally, guest characters shouldn't even hope for a story. And these rookies need to be taught to respect their industry elders. They must be shown just how difficult it is for a game to survive in the arcades. They must feel in their bones how much their predecessors went through for them. Let's see if these newcomers are worthy of being on the grand stage. Well, they need to use this fourth wall breaking gimmick tells me it's tough as is. They've made me Deadpool. Tried to find a color like it, but I settled for orange and green. Kinda works. Okay. I have gun, but I'm running out of... Oh, I do reload, okay. In that case. Nah, you're not full screen though. Ow! Okay. Oh, I got the rope thing. My string! This motherfucker doing strikes! Literal strings. Licorice whip. I said whip it. Licorice whip. Even though I don't have home field advantage here, that was way too close for comfort. To think I'd have to pull out all the stops against the total rookie. Total noob. Cybot. And now I'm right back to what I didn't say about Mortal Kombat 1. Man, the whatchamacallit's going on. We might get Shujinko back for a Mortal Kombat 13. They're training him now. They're training him now! If Mortal Kombat 1 can fix shattered reputations of Reptile and Baraka, anybody can jump on that shit. Hell, they've already done it for one character. I won't say... Because someone knows Havoc's real name. I won't say who. But it's in one of the versus quotes that are all over YouTube now. Like everybody's, like, when they just talk back and forth. It's like, how'd you know my real name? So, interesting shit. Also, Reagan's sister, who? Dish. Rule 63 Fujin or somebody else knew that they want to introduce as the new protagonist for 13. Oh, fighting Hilda early. Ah, I'd cut straight to you. Ah, cute girl, I like you, although I don't particularly fancy your intelligence. That smug, I know everything look on your face really ruins you as a character. Exactly, I do know everything. I suggest you not think of me as another rookie, Paradox. I'll shoot you. You think you can outzone me? Not cute. Judging by your appearance, I refuse to believe you're an in-birth. A bizarre channel interpreter. Result of a butterfly effect. Quantum uncertainty made flesh. This is what I am. People always cling to the slimmest of hopes in order to survive. Interpreting? Butterfly effect? I don't know those things. It's like you came from an entirely different universe. If that's the case, I applaud your determination. But despite your efforts to get here, I'm gonna have to put an end to you here and now. This power, this strength, the suffering of those who possess it. That's beyond your comprehension. Ojo-sama laugh. Ojo-sama laugh. Now I know you're evil. I was once the focal point of a story, and though the environment was different, I did make it the final boss. So I know exactly what you're going through. Which is why I intend to cut those chains that bind you. Don't be touched that when our separate ways. Wait till you grind through 3 sequels! Once you're reduced to nothing more than a comic relief character living in a box in a dark alley, good on you. Speaking of, I mentioned in the last episode, Hilda was a true final boss. This, redacted character. Dust of Osiris. I don't think they do the giant characters anymore. It seems like a... seems relegated to, like, Marvel versus or, although they only did it that one time and then never again for, one BlazBlue. Probably the worst thing about this whole deal for you was that there were no way you could account for my existence. Oosh, careful with that camera. That game's headed into, ass territory. Of course, I'll go back to the... That's just whips grab. Doesn't pull him in and go Ojo-sama laugh herself. I have super friend again. Boom! Oh, wow. I thought I'd just empty the whole clip and then just reload. Like, pew, 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 pew. Like, whatever bullets you have. Like, save that up for that super or something like that. They now expect boom! Maybe the concept of in-birth applies to Moon as I am now. Goes without saying I'm currently performing on a false stage. I'm self-aware on possible, was she DLC? No, I think they just added her in. The only character DLC version for this particular game, the In-Birth EXE Late, was Lundrakia. It started, I think, with like just 10 characters and maybe the boss for 11? You know, I could hold it down and get that different trajectory like that, okay. I thought you were a rookie, but you're more of a monkey. The brawn, but little else. Your one-track mind makes fighting you hardly worth the effort. Monkey! Yuzu. No, not Yuzu. Sorry, I saw the autumn leaves and thought, oh, you're cute. Any chance you've seen another little girl here? She looks a lot like you, partial the color white. You might have seen her throwing around some ice and snow. We got that Len cameo at the end of the boss rush, and who knows? Maybe they'll come back with it after they do this. After they do this sequel, they'll run it back. Now, it took me a while to play. Grand Blue. No, it was just a joke, but she was one that would most classify as a mecha. I'm sure you tagged in with her. You have, haven't you? An accurate response to your query could not be found. But to one who wields neither excess nor is a false birth. What exactly are you? I'm uncertain whether to eliminate you or not. I thought something would strike a chord in you. It's like I pitched you 2 hanging curveballs and you whiffed on both. Deplorable. Going by your gothic Lolita sensibilities and your penchant for silence, I figured you didn't need any life lessons to make it through this world, but in the end it seems you're just another clueless rookie. I predicted there would be trouble. I'll excuse myself now. You are not void or in birth. I have no reason to fight. But if your presence become hostile... Hostile? I'm sure there's always hostility between a rookie and an old vet. That's something in which I'm well versed. The threatening tone of your however gives us reason enough to fight. Only because you keep pushing. Time to teach you a lesson about how harsh life can be. As long as you are in this world, you have to be ready to take on any challenge. Cameo. Yeah, I hold the gun button down. It's not it's the quarter circle. It's not straight anymore. So I can. Uppercut is. Oh, okay. This might cook. Shoryuken. 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 Considering how easy it was to win, it's hardly worth considered a battle. Wagner. Damn, look at her with her big steppy. I thought Hilda was a bad bitch and knew it. Made you spoon. Dealing with an opponent as weak as you doesn't require planning or rational thought. For that matter, learn your lesson, rookie. Got nothing on my 10 years in the industry. Probably more than that now. Laundrickia. I know what Wagner does now, not to deal with you. Yeah, that's gotta be dialogue for the... Cause she was in that game, they brought everybody back. I'm like, oh, you still have those characters? You're still doing... Oh, it does not. I forgot that ain't full screen. Way too naive. You won't last long in this industry, kid. Got a long road to look at yourself. I mean, there has to be a reason why you're in birth. Now I'm in the park. Linda. I've seen this graceful movement somewhere before. Of course. She said she was able to see lines when she moved. I take it you do as well? Oh. Comparing her to, Ryoga? Sorry, I don't remember the name off the top of my head. I'm probably getting it all wrong, all kinds of wrong. I don't believe that kind of stuff. You don't, huh? Maybe we should move on to another topic. I foresee serious legal repercussions. Even for me. For a first encounter, your choice of conversation is quite bizarre. Who you is? Interested in my origin? Not sure I'm allowed to say anything when people find out I've been moonlighting. Though royalty issues would be inconceivable chaos. I mean, bang, zoom, straight to the moon for me. The scenario's received the Type Moon seal of approval. We'll allow it! Neither Hyde nor I have any money, particularly myself. I don't even have a place to live. Lynn, I have this sudden overwhelming feeling of empathy. For the record, not having a fixed address can be a huge advantage in more ways than one. You stay off the grid. It's inconvenient to not have your name. You can use a pseudonym if you like, just give me a name. Give me a name. Eltnum. No need for surprise or applause, just a simple Eltnum will do. Eltnum. No need for you or anyone to put on this ridiculous comedy act. Comedy act? Ah, a perfect litigilously ambiguous way of describing my role here. Unreported income. Awesome. Dodged a bullet. I think you're more than worthy of the title Second Generation Wanderer. But for contractual reasons, I, the First Generation Wanderer, will need to test your claim. That's a title I won't want or need. She's out here like, oh, this crazy bitch. Gun. Yeah, looks like everybody has the auto combo with just weak. What you call it? Oh, I thought I had made her to do beam. Gonna catch her in midair. It might have whiffed anyhow. We do the uppercut warning now. Whoa! I did a reverse Dragon Punch motion and got that little kick there. Final stage. Gets tied, yeah, because we already dealt with Hilda. You must be the protagonist. In this meeting of heroes old and new, I think it's only fitting we shake hands as I pass the torch, don't you think? What are you talking about? A hero? Your behavior is strange enough, yet lacks individuality, no different from the average high school kid. My protagonist is wishy-washy nowadays. Instead of spouting meaningless bullshit, about you tell me who you are. Me? It's only good manners to Inshel. How dare you ask me? I'm 100 times more famous than you. I've won countless tournaments and have an infinite combo. I've been in the game literally for a decade now, and you ask me who I am? Perhaps it's up to me, your benevolent mentor, to be the mature one at this juncture. I'm Eltnum. In the Hollow Knight, even call me Miss Eltnum. Copyright issues, political, emotional aside, I'm actually an alchemist. This scenario has been pre-screened and approved for usage, legally, politically, and emotionally. We'll allow this one too! Man, you really know how to dominate a conversation! Don't get me wrong, Miss Eltnum, a lot of strange people show up in this place, but you take the cake, lady. It's like you're from another universe. Ah, you sense it too. Had totally misguided confidence. Is good enough for protagonist status. All you newbies owe a lot to us. I thought this was an opportunity to do a new title, but it seems I was only able to make the transition to high res. For now. This laziness, this foul and utter indifference to my plight shall not be forgiven. They passed me over for a fake character? How dare! That's because you made a game that just did just okay in the arcades doesn't mean you can let your head get all swollen. Develop something completely new, for crying out loud. How foolish. I should consider this a chance to educate and cultivate my juniors. I will now show you the weight 10 years of experience carries. Then you can return home and regret. To your family. You have one of those, don't you? I suggest you don't smash your controller in frustration. It talks like she's top tier in Melty Blood, whatever her infinite is. So many revisions of that game, they might have taken that away. I don't know. It's a very fast, very combo heavy game with like the. I know there's like different moon styles and stuff like that, like Street Fighter grooves. Gotta love Alpha 3. Dealing with an opponent as weak as you are doesn't require any planning. To think they'd call me in for this, knowing how full well I'm busy. Not only that, they forced me to deal with all these rookies. Rookie! Compared to the enemies and challenges I faced before, it's like taking candles from babies. I suppose they're trying their best, given their first time was up on the main stage. But no matter how much the French bread tries, this game will never match the awesomeness of the next Melty, REDACTED. But this oh, the next! Can't say the second part. That being said, I suspect many moons will pass before the next REDACTED sees the light of day. So I guess this world is as good a place as any to kill time. I wonder what happens when they go REDACTED. Did they just do like a censor boop? Damn that Kinoko. How long will it be before you start on your next title? He works hard enough, but he's buried under a mountain of paperwork. As someone who's got the Fate series on lock, I know. I feel like it's a miracle we got a Melty Blood game at all. In 10 years since I was the guiding force behind the story, I just was finally getting settled in. I'll get kicked to another world. Not so bad, I mean, I was born from a stack of proposals dumped on someone's desk. Easy enough to hop the fence into this place. Maybe I've been too focused on the past 10 years? Think it's time to see the world. Where do I go next? When the time is right, I'll be able to see you again, all you inbirths, and I pray you'll be able to fare well upon this brutally violent battlefield. I have this mushroom now. Oh no, just grab the author? Kinoko does mean mushroom, so. Let's welcome chaos. Now then, Gordo has already been dispatched, and I have a mountain of work I need to clear out. The Nightblade and Licked Christ. I'll take care of them one at a time. Oh no. The brand new lace on my shoes just snapped out of nowhere. Something happened to Gordo. It's good not to be unfortunate. As his friend, the least I can do is warn him. Okay, of course he doesn't answer his phone. Why, does he even bring it around with him to begin with? I can't send someone to see how he is, especially since he's no longer an official member of Amnesia. I need to keep our operations a priority, which means I'll have to deal with this personally and discreetly. Do you think a high-ranking member of Amnesia like myself would have to enter the Hollow Knight without any protection? It's like throwing meat to a school of piranha. I was hoping to avoid ever having to fight in close quarters or any physical combat for that matter. I suppose it might not be such a bad idea to use my powers from time to time. Well, I'll just pray I don't run into anybody powerful. I prefer to make it back in one piece. Ooh, I just noticed the crescent moon back there. What if I change like half moon, full moon? And like round 4 would be like an eclipse style. Okay. Oh, you're the... Only weak punches. Doesn't do that much damage though. Big. Super. Not one for battles with too many variables. Too many things to keep track of. On the contrary, duels allow me to focus on a single foe, making things easier. Logic rules overall. Wagner. Ooh. All that combustible elements back there. Or those water. Oh, I have a... Okay, that comes out pretty quick. Okay, you get in and keep pressure. That's not very stubby, you normals. That's to be expected if I got the partner. Gotta bounce you somehow. You live up to your reputation as the strongest Licked Christ fighter. Your flame was too straight of an ability to do well against me. I've nothing against you, but I'm gonna take you with me for Gordo's sake. Yeah, I think she offs one of their members when they become void. So yeah, they got a bone to pick with Licked Christ, especially Wagner. I can't tell if that's a lack of class or intelligence. With so many violent inbursts, it shouldn't be surprising, but his utter lack of class almost got to me. I had to keep my composure there. What you mumbling at, freaking croup? My apologies. I'm not in the best state of mind right now due to personal reasons. If memory serves, you must be Carmine Prime. When was the last time we saw each other? Who are you again? Amnesia's supposed brain chaos, was it? What's getting into you? No lackeys or allies? Just decided to go out for a stroll? You sure that was a good idea? Wouldn't want anything to have that pretty little face of yours. I'm honored you remember me. Relieved to know your brain has the capacity to recognize and remember names and faces. Are you simply brighter than you let on? For some reason, Hilda's taken an interest in you. Thinks you have talent. I disagree. Not sure what she sees in you, though she loves people capable of running amok. If it's bad behavior we're talking about, I think you guys have already done plenty of that. You made far bigger messes I ever will. Maybe that's what I don't like about you guys. Put a nutcase like her on a pedestal, yet you consider guys like me garbage. We are essentially a band of villains, no denying that. Well, most of the members enjoy wreaking havoc. I like to think I'm the brains of the operation, you know, what you obviously lack. Here you go, insulting me again. I wonder how much good that brain of yours will do you right now once it's spilled out on the floor. Perhaps I should teach you a lesson as well. Mere power alone can't overcome logic. You should really learn how to speak proper. Baka! Why don't you tell me more after I shove your face? I seem to have a knack of getting into trouble even when I try not to. That's why most of the fighting comes from this guy. His little Adhaka or whatever it's called. Adaka. Oh, I have a... That's my Dragon Punch. Okay. Whoop, I meant to do that. Oh. And it does a super revive meter on top of it, okay. Yeah, that was all the combo. Mash. Unga bunga. Neither strength nor agility alone will win a battle. Get it now? Divide. Got so much text, it's hard to read it all. Like someone on TV tropes got it all. What's that shit? Stay close. Owie! Where'd you go? Oh, right. Right, it knocks him out if they get hit. Probably one of those characters that can try and dish it out when he's got his partner out but can't take it. Look at that icon up there, I just noticed. The green. Wonder if it takes damage and then I can't summon it for a while. I don't know. Drekia. I'll knock you into the... Thought there'd be a pit of sand or somewhere. It was on the other side. Oh, you do get what you call it. You do get meter. It's just the GRD thing. Oh. There he is. Red. Blue. Oh, red is when attacking. Blue is when it's not. Ooh. Wasn't blocking the follow-up. Blah. Blah. My buddy and me. Why would you challenge me under these circumstances? I'm the strong one just by looking at me. Oh, there's that crescent moon again. Unbelievable. Another one without even the faintest glimmer of intelligence. Are you human? You speak the English? I speak Japanese, actually. See that, Eltnum? You're not the only one who can break outside the box. This flesh is human. I speak the language of the land. Learn to properly address your elders, you little sprout. Or shall I remove you from the ground and toss you into the heavens? I'm normally not one to judge by appearances, and I do pay proper respects to my elders. But you gotta admit, my initial reaction was justified considering the situation. Stop your prattling. You have something to say, spit it out already. In the end, a battle is a test of strength. Is that not what you've come to do? Test of strength? Battles have always been a test of wits and strategy since ancient times, a true testament of what battles are about. Although if I were to attempt to explain it to someone like you, it would likely fall on deaf ears. I shall win this confrontation and prove that strategy triumphs overall. I stopped listening. One thing did catch my attention. You wish to defeat me. Defeating a hulking monster like you with strategy will unequivocally prove my point. I don't think there was a B in there. I might have... I botched that word. Unequivocally? Unequivocally? Strength will overcome a greater power, but logic and reason will. The most effective actions at the right moments will conquer every time. Oh, shut down whatever he was doing. Oh no! The super version of the fireball, see what that was like. Yeah, see, I'm all glowy now because I got the GRD up. Oh wow, I lost a lot of it now. Oof. So yeah, kind of like Guilty here, pays to be aggressive. I think I'm gonna get rid of their GRD as I'm attacking. They'll like decrease their defense. It'll be like a negative penalty. Recruiting people for Amnesia. You seem like you'd fit in well enough. If you're interested, come talk to me later. Oh, you're the recruiter. You're like the idea man, I guess. You know, with this, I wonder if you have like a red shirt or whatever. Like you look like Mario Gallo Bestino. Mario Bestino. That Mario movie was alright. A lot of things in it though. That's something else I didn't know I needed until I received it. Donkey Kong can become powerful. I wonder if that'll be in the new Mario game or something like that. Well, they make the movie the game. Might be too much for that, I don't know. Like Street Fighter the movie the game? Will they make a Super Mario movie the game? There's that game boost off Ratchet and Clank. That's what made me think of it at first. Be the name fellow ninja member. Right. Super version of the fireball. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it shoots two. All of a sudden, he's true Akuma. Understand now? Do you understand? Had another inbirth. Oh, this one may be free-spirited. Either it's a coincidence or the overall in-birth intelligence index takes a steep nosedive. What's that all I'm muttering for, Eyes? First that belly flasher and now you. What a weird night it has been. You ran into Gordo? Tell me a bit more. Where and when did you see him? Was he hurt? He's not hurt, is he? Oh, look at you, all worrisome. You're friends with that six-pack flashing perv? You're one to talk. You're kind of showing off your navel there lately. Seems to be way too into him to be healthy. Hey, just tell me where he is. No need to be that kind of judgmental there, Yuzu. I know you're from the old country, but we just bumped into each other, and by the time I thought of it, you took off. You know, everyone powers just goes down to that same place under the night, right? From what you're saying, it's safe to assume he's safe. Alright, your work here's done. You're free to go. Eh? I don't know who you are, but if you're friends with that perv, it means you belong to that Amnesty group? Oh god, she's me. I'm terrible with names. You saw me struggle earlier and here and there. Trying to remember it, Grand Blue. I wanted to say Blast Blue, that's not it. But that's what made me think of it. Sometimes that helps. I let that perv run away, but I'm not gonna let you off that easy. I'm in a rush, I don't have time to lecture you, so how about we decide this in battle? As thanks for the information about Gordo, I'll end it quick. As quick as I can. Yeah, got him close, so I can do. Can't seem to cancel. Slappy. What's a hell of a kick? Boom, boom. How about reverse dragon? Nope. I'll try reverse dragon punch. I was thinking of like propel him forward and shoot a fireball. Honey, I'm home. Oh, I forgot I'm not married. And I wouldn't want to be this late. Oh! My ears are burning. We're both leaders in the same organization, but it's been so long since we last spoke. I was getting worried since you never leave that room of yours. Read any of my notes? The ones asking you to come visit? Did you get my suggestion box letter? Don't treat me like a shut-in, okay? Where's Gordo? Right there lying at your feet. It's like he tripped on something and fell. And he just simply won't wake up. How annoying is that? I had a feeling about tonight. At least the worst hasn't happened. He wasn't waking up. We should have taken him to a hospital, you idiot. Chaos. You were worried sick about Gordo, which brought you here. Does that mean you're going to try and stop me? Don't tell my own tactician was about to betray me. There's no way it's standing a chance against you. I'm about Gordo, so I'm gonna take him with. No need to lie. I know what people really call you, the uninvited guest. Bloody chaos. Gordo told me all about that. He said even he wasn't a match for your wanton violence. What a way to bullshit. Gordo's beaten me before. Yeah, I feel like once Gordo gets in with the... he'd be panicking. All that talk about brute strength. Gordo seems to... Maybe be smart about applying it to make sure you don't get a hit in. Let's make a deal. You beat me, you can have Gordo. That's how things work on these nights. What say you? You must really want to see me use my powers. Not the wisest decision on your part, but it will make you feel better. I suppose it's worth the hassle. But I want you to promise me a few things. First, if I win, you won't ask for a rematch or hold a grudge against me. Second, you let me take Gordo back without any trouble. Third, regardless of the outcome, you will remain the head of Amnesia. None of those points are open to negotiation. I understand. Gosh. I have to say, you seem to assume I'll lose this battle. You seem to assume I'll lose this battle. That certainty of yours may certainly be premature. It's like I looked at the second line first, and then I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, I skipped over a, wait. Yep, that's a... Reminds me of that Mortal Kombat 9 thing. Today, Thought I saw it before, and I saw it on KAZX stream. I'm like, oh, the game just does that shit. They never fixed it. And Mortal Kombat 11, the Mortal Kombat 1 story. Tekken 8, City of Wolves. You got work to do on that stuff. Take notes. My powers are greater than yours, and yet... Well, reasoned actions will always prevail. No matter how strong you are, you're fighting blindfolded if you can't make the right decisions. Eh? You just think I'm a baku? No comment. I don't want to injure your pride more than I already have. As we agree to terms, Gordo comes with me. Despite it being the Hollow Knight, you really should have taken him to a hospital. I wonder if there's like somebody out there during the Hollow Knight trying to... Maybe a doctor or nurse character can be added to this game. Hmm? Is that snoring noises or just... What are you doing here? Last thing I remember fighting Hilda and... sorry for causing trouble again. How very unlike you. Tripping was a critical mistake. What do you think, this is Brawl? The Hollow Knight isn't exactly the place for a comedic routine. Forget about that. You actually beat Paradox? Should I expect as much from the bloody chaos? Do not refer to me by that embarrassing name. I used it once and only for a single operation years ago. Why'd you lie to Hilda as if you've never beaten me before? I know. What do you think after fighting her? We may belong to the same organization, but I don't see her that often. Not sure what's happened to her recently, but her powers have grown considerably. It felt like she was being controlled by those powers and not the other way around. Probably why I won. She stays on her current path, history will repeat herself, and she'll likely become a void. We'll have to put her down like we did Roger. We were able to not only pierce her vessel, but prevent the abyss from opening, and this time, despite not having much of a plan when I set out, I think everything turned out okay in the end. This is supposed to be your responsibility, you know? Yeah. What's worse, I got nothing to say to that. Probably safe to assume the Weaver of Eternity is responsible for her spike in power. Nevertheless, now isn't the time to worry about her. Our target's the Crimson Knight, Wagner. Enough discussion for now. Why not take a shower and get changed or something? Tomorrow, I really think you should go to the hospital, just in case. Why don't you take them now? Or is that morning and you won't be able to? My days of simply watching from the sidelines over? Well, that's physical labor. Oh. I assume one of these two. The Weaver and Licht Christ, entities that wield massive amounts of power, and has no time for me to ensnare you. I can laugh at their tears as they fall. I'm gonna assume that's Quan, Wagner, and Adelheid left or right. Although the hair looks a little different, but it could be her. Although he's wearing like a visor, so Finally made it back to the mainland, but where exactly? Must have fallen from exhaustion after smuggling myself into that ship. The air's strange. Can't be the same country as before? Countless secrets we smuggled out of the Third Reich as the war was ending. It was during our mission of transporting the Blitz motor, our secret weapon, that we were shot down over the Arctic Ocean. Going into hibernation was the only option for survival, but the war was over when I awoke. Half a century passed. Are you like the Captain America of this story, but like trying to like betray the Nazis? Our contingency plan was to destroy the Blitz motor and erase all traces of its existence. All that is left for me is to fulfill those orders. Procuring intelligence will be my primary objective here. Then I can assess the situation once more. One can't hope to fight on an empty stomach. Oh no, you've been, cameoed as well? But you're not self-aware of it. Yeah, that gambler. Oh, you just go in, yeah? A dick! A dick! Oh wow, he's got a fast one, okay. Alright, we cooking. Then quarter circle back as Tatsu. Justo! Wait, I gotta... Is he a Saint Justo? Oh my god, he's got Magawichi. He's got a... Not Magawichi. Mizoguchi. You have this power of mine? Doesn't seem that way. Frankly, I'm more interested in the strange power you possess. Fighting in, that'll probably also never see the light of day, because it's like, oh shit. Some of the characters are, well, some of the more evil characters are, Oh, you sing Justo! Just the one, though, at the end. He's not spamming it like, Mizoguchi. Justo! That's not 5. I wonder if the super version of that does it. I have to check. I have to go now. The Allied forces need me. Yeah, I think the story of, he's from Akatsuki Blitzkampf. I think it's like an alternate timeline where they win the war and the Third Reich's still around, but they gotta, like... Japan's finally, I think, like, tired of their shit and trying to go against them. What brings you here? I don't recall having an assistant. Sweat drop. Ah, you and I simply chose to walk different paths, but no one to discuss the dudes. You're simply the mentor of those in the business, not just mine, but all of ours. How could you walk away from Naomi, the land you love so dearly, and instead live for Nasuka? Why have you returned this place of unimaginable carnage? Is this some kind of code? What are you talking about? Stop! You betrayed us! I too have fought for survival these 10 long years. I'm not the helpless fledgling I was before. Regardless of your opinion of me, this is who I am now. In this country, there's a saying, you're gonna eat the poison, might as well lick the plate. Eh? There's a certain persuasiveness to this relentless insanity, though some are beyond words. You understand what I'm trying— Hey, where you going? Akatsuki! Don't run away! Oh, I thought we were kindred spirits because we're both cameo characters. God damn it! Let me just have to. We must cameo kung fu fight. Chesto. Whoa. What was that move just now? I didn't do that. Shit, can you charge meter? Chesto. I did. Alright, super version of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's some sauce on that one. By some act of God, they make a third fighter's history. That could be a thing. These are Gucci's EX version of that. That's what it's all about, baby. Spending meter to get EX versions. That's a game that never had super meter before, though. SNK has that on lock. I don't know who runs data this no more. Speaking of cameos, Kung Fu guy from Breakers and Breakers Revenge is in a game I did a demo of called Pocket Bravery. I think I'm gonna set aside. I think I can maybe set aside a month to do like just a bunch of fighting games, just to get a bunch out of the whatchamacallit. I'm still only 2/4 of the way through World Heroes and only 3 games in Samurai Showdown. Gotta get back on that. I just got that on sale on here, the newest one with all the DLC characters on that. After this power mine? Also fighting Hilda early. I guess that's the power of the cameo. Wasn't expecting to see any cosplayers tonight. You must be mocking us, or are you extremely confident in your abilities? Cosplay? I don't know what you're saying. I got some questions for you. Where am I, and who are you? Where are you? Why are you asking that? Did your head or something? Times have certainly changed. Our surroundings are unlike anything I remember. And don't worry about my head. I could use a little shut-eye. You don't expect to believe you're an amateur who happened to stumble upon this night, do you? You possess some level of ability. Who you is? I am but a soldier. Doesn't matter. Don't expect to walk away with your limbs intact now that we've met. I'm gonna need you to die. I went a little Iron Mouse with it. I love you so much you have to die. I wonder if that Hollow game now that'll come to like consoles and stuff like that. I assume by your appearance you're one of those professionals who ply their trade by night, like some others I've seen before. What'd you say? I don't like what you're implying. Huh? Doing so many words called her Lady of the Night. Where does he fighting out here? Chesto. Oh no, it's just the one week. It's a good tool to get in quick. But yeah, you can tell he's the main character. Does he have a Shoryuken? I'm not getting one. I'm doing the motion. Oh, double tap down gets me it. Shoryuken. Wow. Akatsuki the Shoto, right? Yeah, again, these are cafeteria chairs for sure. You got like an aquarium and some TVs. It's the fancy sports bar or something like that? Chesto. Super! Into the super version, it's just one big, probably just one big blast. Wonder what the uppercut looks like. Know your place. Wow. Cold. Battle me in this fountain. Oh wait, no, it's double down. Make sure I got that going. Yeah, the Blitz motor is like this super weapon that everyone's trying to vie for. I think he has it in him. He's like, gosh, I don't even know. There's some cool characters in that. One character's like a gun nun, basically. I'm like, wow, okay, I'm trying to do the... Oh, and it ends on a little bit of a chesto. Didn't hit it with it, though. Didn't see how that would have looked. What do you hope to achieve by creating monsters such as these? Well, despite my numerous complaints, I suppose immortality does have its upsides. Didn't think I'd run into someone like you. Do you know me? Examo? No, that's not right. Miss Ected... What did she call herself? You're the second anomaly I've come across. She's talking about that strange woman from earlier. Seems obvious you defeated Paradox. I don't know what you're after, but I can't let someone as powerful as you roam free. You may appear to be a child at first glance, but your eyes give you away. You've killed many times before. I've seen your type, possessed by a demon. Not quite, but you're not too far off the mark. So, what now? Will you do as you're told and become rust on my blades? Or become rust on my blades? I've already made your choice, so I will not stay my hand, whether or not you are a child. Yikso! Although too bad I might get something different. If you had a sword, I'd be like, what is it? Ippome. Show! I think I just said first round. Ippome. Yeah, it's because it's like Ippome. Nihome. Sanbome. Ow. Let me get that. Sure, you can. I get that. Oh, axe kick and then. Yep. Final stage. In this. We will fight in the children's playground. You in the military or something? Or are you cosplaying some gamer? And he really does look very fancy. Someone said the same thing to me earlier. Lynn's passed out over there with birds flying around her head, given that you're standing right there. Pretty easy to put two and two together. And as you manage to win somehow, can't let you walk away. Between you and me, I use the power of the Blitz motor. I become famished. So I need to find a decent place to eat as soon as I can. Anyway. You're gonna be the I'm always super hungry character? You mind hanging out for a minute? Nice to see that Lynn's alright, more or less, but I have to go through the motions of avenging her. Let you walk without at least a black eye. I'll look like a jerk. Heard you were busting up my girl, Katsuki. Can't have you busting up my girl. I'll see if I can break. Chesto. Yeah. Chesto. The damage. Ow. Wait, we're here now? And I'm over here now. Ugh. If that fight continued any longer, I would have run out of energy. With no enemies on the horizon, safe to assume that boy is my final opponent. The oppressive atmosphere from before seems to have evaporated as well. Is it over? Those people with their weird and wondrous abilities. What mechanism would bestow such power? Don't tell me. The source of their power, the Gesellschaft of the Third Reich, are working to develop super soldiers? That would make that young man I just fought a child of the Lebensborn. A product of their selective breeding program. Someone use that powerful evil, I must put a stop to it. First I will head to HQ in Fuji to check on the state of our laboratory. Dawn is breaking. Farewell, dwellers of the night. I must away. Until I come back for the sequel. And yeah, I do see you in the sequel. Everybody coming back. So, I guess they're just there. I guess they was able to hold on to those series. Bring the cameos back in. But anyway, that's gonna do for this episode of Under Night in Bus. Take care, and thanks for watching.